What up, home slices? Guess who's back? Oh my god, that was weird. So many of you may know that this week has literally been one of the worst weeks of my life, because if you live in Australia or New Zealand or probably anywhere in the southern hemisphere actually, school is back after summer break. Speaking of, holy shit, it's so hot. I'm literally like sunburnt. You can see the sunburn. As if the first day of school was not traumatizing enough, I had to get sunburnt walking home from school today. Basically, I'm in year 11, so next year is my last year of school and it's pretty traumatizing. Obviously there are people in year 12 and this is more a big deal for them, but I am freaking out also. We need to address one quick little situation. Actually, it's not a little situation, it's a really big situation and it's a pretty bad one as well. Okay, so this is the situation. This is a massive problem for me. I do not wear teal. Nobody wears teal. Nobody wants to look like a Christmas tree. Basically, wearing this uniform is just like setting you up for a bad year, so it's not happening. You know, people from the school next to us, they tease us for our uniform and I can't even like respond because I agree with them. I feel like I should be right beside them insulting me with them. This is just atrocious. Anyway, next problem. So the next thing that I have a lot of anxiety for is, where do I go in the mornings? Where I can't go to my locker because we get new lockers every year. I don't know where my friends are because for some reason I forget my phone every morning. There's no like place where we can meet because last year where we met is now where the new year group is, so we have to go to our new area. But we don't know where that is because it's our first day, so you just kind of stand there awkwardly, kind of pretend that you're, you know, tying up your shoe, or some people might pretend that they're texting, but of course I forgot my phone. So I basically like went to the toilet and just chilled, literally chilled. It's aircon in the bathroom. So yeah, I just like stayed in there until the bell went and then went to my form room and problem solved. The next problem is the fight for the top lockers. Literal fights broke out. There was races out the door, people were pushed over, blood was shed. It was serious. I got a top locker, thankfully, because you know, I just like slammed the children out of the way, let mama through, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay, so my first class of the day, which was also probably the first time that I've picked up a pen in about 2 months, so anyway, he decided that it was time to wake up. No more holiday mode, school mode now, it's all intense, you gotta wake up. So, you know, he put up the hardest equation for trigonometry that he could think of and said, do it. It's not gonna wake me up, it's gonna make me cry. It was pretty traumatizing. I don't know if anybody else does this. At the beginning of the year, I try to keep my notebooks so clean and tidy and all my writing is the same font and it's all nice and tidy, no scribbles, nothing. But then after the first day, that plan just goes down the toilet and you find yourself with a notebook that you cannot even read. This has become a really big problem for me and I need help because I just find myself writing so fast. I have no time to slow down, no time to take any care. And it's really frustrating me because when I go to study, I can't read it. So then I had chemistry, which is my worst subject. I got into class, I got the syllabus, and I literally grunted. It was like, ugh. Why is it so hard? Also, not only was I sunburnt walking home today, I also had a rather sort of, I wouldn't call it an encounter, but definitely an awkward experience. There was a boy walking in front of me. I think he was in my year. I think I know who it was, but I'm not entirely sure because I tried to avoid eye contact, but I was kind of staring at him as he was walking in front of me. Have you ever had someone walk in front of you and they think that you're following them, but really you're just like walking where you have to walk. Because that happened to me today. I always walk home. I walk home every day. I walk to and from school. This is my route to school. You have no right to judge me for following you when this is the way that I go. If anything, you're probably stalking me. Anyway, this happened today and the guy that was walking in front of me kept looking back and I kept pretending that I wasn't watching him when really I was, and then I ended up taking an alternate route because I just felt so uncomfortable. So anyway, that pretty much sums up my first 2 days at school. Traumatizing, horrible, and hot. Yeah, leave me a comment or like tweet me. My Twitter will be in the down bar. How was your first week of school? Like, was it as bad as mine, or was it actually, you know, like they see in the movies where everybody hugs and reunites and it's all happy and you get good teachers and your friends are in your class? Because that didn't happen to me. Oh my god, just breathe, deep breathing, deep breathing. Yeah, so anyway, I thought I'd just leave you with one little piece of advice for surviving the school year. And that is, grab yourself a pot of frosting, spoon in the frosting and shove it in. Then cry a little bit maybe, and then do your homework and then go to bed. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or thumbs down. I don't know. Bye! It was so unanimated. See ya.